My name is Ruth Awuor from Nairobi, Kenya, representing small-scale millers. I own and manage a mill that manufactures sifted maize flour by the brand name Sima. So I'll get right onto it. His first question of what holds back millers from starting to fortify or sustaining fortification to the correct standards. One of the major challenges is pricing of both the raw materials and the end product. The cost of maize and the forticants are quite high. And as a miller, if you're not willing to go the long haul to get the right product on the shelves, you'll definitely try and cut costs on everything. And the other thing is consumer attitude. In Kenya, it's mandatory to fortify your maize mill, and there are regulations for that. But you'll still find that consumers would look at the price of the product vis-a-vis just trying to get a meal for the day. So once you fortify, the cost of your product will definitely go up. But the consumer is just trying to get a meal, so they'll obviously go for the cheapest brands, or we have posho mills that just do regular maize flour. So unless the consumer is sensitized and they get to know the importance of fortified foods, they might not really try and factor that in as they try to get their daily meal. The other thing is the dosifiers. For small-scale millers, we tend to buy machines that come with already fixed dosifiers, which to some extent cannot be monitored, and you really never get to know whether you're fortifying it correctly, you are underdoing or overdoing it. So thanks to Sanku, Renora has been able to get a digital dosifier, and now we are able to tell whether we are doing it correctly, and we can also monitor just how much flour we've manufactured and how much forticant has been put into the flour. The next question is, what do millers need to do to succeed? Well, it all starts with sensitizing your consumers. Unless the consumer is aware that your product comes with something extra, it doesn't make sense to them to go buying an expensive product when they can actually afford to just eat ugali, because that's what we make with our maize flour in Kenya. You have to ensure that they appreciate what the forticants do. What will change the game for you? How can we build a more supportive and incentivizing system for you? Well, for us in Kenya, we would appreciate also with all the stakeholders in this room if we were able to work with the regulators so that there is standardized dosifiers, and we are able to monitor so that each and every miller in the market can do the same thing. It's pointless if some of us are trying to do it and others are not. Yeah.
Thank you.